Hello friend, welcome back to Auto Resource YouTube channel. I have another Honda product to share with you. This time it's a 2004 Honda CR-V. This one has 160,000 miles on the clock roughly. It's in pretty good shape. My friend just bought it recently. I did the detail inspection. And on the passenger side, I discovered that the lower ball joint was loose. When I grabbed the tire, I could feel a play here underneath and up there. When I grabbed it, there was a play. So you just have to look on the components of the transmission and voila, the diagnosis was correct. I want to show you how it sounds even when it's off, how loose it is. Do you hear that? You can imagine, any of you who ever touched these things, you can imagine how much play it was actually showing when you have that large tire to grab on. It was having a nice play. Of course, there was visual of this boot. The rubber boot was ripped, so that was obvious, but the play and the click was also there. So one more time. There is like almost 0.5 millimeter play on that ball joint. So I'm replacing that. As you can see, I have all knuckle here in the vise. It's I will say, calm, methodical job. I started removing that entire caliper. There are two 17 millimeter bolts holding it. Then I undid the nut, the axle nut, which is 36 millimeter holding it. Then you remove the brake caliper. There are these two Phillips screws holding it on the hub. They are optional. People put it there back. I don't have a problem. I will just put an anti-seize and not torque it too much. Then I remove that lower ball joint clip and the nut which you see here. Use the puller, dislocated it or disconnected it from that lower arm, and the last were these two. It's a 19 millimeter bolt and 22 millimeter nut from here. So as you can see, right, you go slowly, carefully, you continue working on it. This is the result. This is the place where I am able nicely clean it, remove the retaining clip, press it out this way and install the new one. I will show you what was in the box with that new part. It's that lower ball joint. You can nicely see it here, hopefully. That's a grease cap which I have to install in it. It's always separated. You have to do it yourself and start greasing it when it's in the place. That's that retainer which is right there in the dust, and here is the pin for the nut to stop it from possibly rotating. So I gotta go. I will not film how I press it out and back in. Time is flying, but I want to share it with you. It's not very difficult. I will just say, with the good tools, it's not a bad job. Of course, easy to say for me when I have all the tools here and the lift. So I understand if somebody does it in the driveway, it might be a little bit challenging. So that was just a quick video. That's all I can afford time-wise, but I still wanted to share it because you can see it pretty good, what it requires, and maybe somebody will try it to do it themselves. Thank you for watching and be subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. See you later.